Hey guys, it's Chris at Highline Guitars. Have you ever been in a situation where you want to install a pickup into a guitar, but you don't know what the polarity of the magnets or the pole pieces and slugs are? You have to know the polarity in order to orient the pickup correctly and to get the best possible performance out of it. It also helps if you run into issues and aren't getting maybe the tone that you were expecting. You can troubleshoot with other folks, but they're going to want to know what the polarity of your magnet and pole pieces are. So how do you determine the polarity? First of all, what is the polarity? Well, a magnet has two sides. It has a north side and a south side, and that's the polarity. When a magnet is installed like in a humbucker, one row of pole pieces is going to be north up and the other row is going to be south up. And determining which is which is important to know in order to orient the pickup correctly. In a pickup like a single coil that has slugs, those slugs are magnetized and they're either going to be north up or they're going to be south up. So how do you tell what direction the magnets are? Well, one way you can do it is to use a compass. And you can hold the compass or hold the pickup right up to the side of the compass, and depending on the direction that the needle turns, it's going to tell you whether it's north up or south up. And it's not always a reliable way to test the magnets, but it is one way that you can do it. Another way is to use one of these little inexpensive pole testers that you can purchase online. And when you hold it over the slug or one of the pole pieces, it's either going to be blue up or red up. Now, what does that mean? Well, you got to look it up to figure out, is blue up north or is blue up south? So this is a little bit of an inconvenient tool to try to use to determine the direction of the polarity in your pickups. There's also those clear tube pole testers, and I don't have one of those myself to show you. And the reason I don't have one is because I've always worried that having a tool like that in my toolbox, it's not going to last very long. It's going to break pretty quickly. Well, fortunately, there is a new, inexpensive, easy-to-use tool out there that's going to quickly, instantly tell you what the polarity of your magnets are in your pickups. Let me bring you in closer and I'll show you. Before I continue with this video, I want to encourage you to click that thumbs up button down below. And if you're new to the channel, I hope that by the end of the video, I'll have earned your subscription. And remember, making these videos takes time and effort, and time and effort means money. So if you would like to help support the channel financially, you can visit my eGuitar Plans web store. There's a link in the description below, or you can visit the Highline Guitars merch store, which is displayed below the description for this video. And there you can make purchases which will help support this channel financially, but you'll also be getting something in return. Oh, and if you want to keep it simple, you can always just click that thanks button down below and leave a tip in the amount that you would like or that you feel is fair. Now let's get back to the video. A while back, I posted a video where I tested this tool. It's called a guitar pickup phase tester. And what this tool does is it will tell you the phase of the pickups in your guitar. And that way you know what the phase is, and you can either wire the pickups to be in phase or you can wire them to be out of phase. But this tester will help you determine what phase they're in so you know exactly what's going on. It's a really handy, inexpensive, simple to use tool. Well, the same company that made this tool, it's made by a company called N-Audio, which is located over in Bulgaria. They've come out with a tool that can be used for testing the polarity of your magnets in your pickup. It's battery operated. It uses two CR2032 batteries, and it's very low power consumption, so those batteries are going to last you at least 10 years. But with this tool, you can very quickly determine whether the magnets in your pickup are north up or south up, and you can determine whether the pole pieces in your humbucker, which side is north and which side is south. And it's simple to use. You just simply place the tester end over the pickup and it immediately tells you if it's north up, if it's south up. And in the case of a humbucker, it'll tell you if those poles are south up, or if they're north up. There's no guesswork involved. It's clearly marked and it tells you right away whether those pole pieces or the magnet is north up or south up. In fact, you can even test magnets before they're installed into the pickup, so you know which, if you're making pickups, which side is going to be the north side and which is going to be the south side. Very easy to use, very convenient, and it's much easier to read than one of these tools and much more reliable than using a compass. So I would definitely encourage you, if you find yourself in a situation where you need to determine the pole orientation of your magnet polarity, definitely invest in one of these tools. They're inexpensive and it works every single time. So there you have it.